Good morning, students of Standard 8. Welcome back to the new session of History and Civics. Today in our topic, we will be taking about with the downfall of the Mughal Empire. So there are various reasons for the downfall of the Mughal Empire that we will be discussing today. That is in your topic. So I have enumerated the different causes that led to the downfall of the Mughal Empire. Mughal Empire was a mighty empire founded by Babur, but the last ruler, as we call Aurangzeb, he was very much responsible for the downfall of the Mughal Empire. So what are the first cause we'll see is the rivalry among the nobles. The nobles, there was a rivalry. Rivalry means that a fight for struggle for power. The Turanis, the Iranis and the Hindustanis all tried to assert their independence, and each of them tried to get the power, and therefore we see there was a rivalry, there was a fight, internal fight between them, and as a result the administration part was neglected and the Mughal Empire began to crumble. Okay. Second, the Jagirdari crisis. The Jagirdari crisis was that the common land was converted to the Jagirs, and the Jagirs in turn took the peasants for the work and they extracted amount from the peasants. But the crown, what happened is the crown land was again converted into Jagir. As a result, many of the peasants, they rose against them because they had to pay a huge amount as Jagir or as prices. So they ran short of the money and they also revolted against the corrupt practice of the Jagirdari system. Next we have the Mansabdari system. Mansabdari system, if you have read about it, Akbar had also introduced this Mansabdari system. But according to this Mansabdari system, that means the Mansab was a rank, and the highest rank was from 5 to 5,000. And this they had to pay from them who had to have the Mansab, they have to supply troops when the emperor or when the king was in need of fighting, and if they failed to provide the troops, that means their land was confiscated, or all the payments requiring to the army, the soldiers were have to be paid by the Mansab. So in due course of the time, the Mansab began to run short of money, and therefore they began to crumble. That was one reason. Then next we have weak military administration. So as the military was not well organized because no proper payments were given to the soldiers, and therefore they began to internal fight started to turn between them, and the military weakened, and this also paved the way for the foreign invasions to come to India or have a fight between, we have the Rajputs, the Marathas, the Sikh, they all revolted against the Mughal Empire. Then the war of succession, as we have seen, that means after Aurangzeb or the rulers were weak, they could not keep such a vast empire intact, and therefore what happened, in the absence of a strong ruler, the empire began to crumble. Then finally, Aurangzeb's policy. Aurangzeb was a very staunch Sunni Muslim. That means he was strictly followed the norms of the Quran. As if you have read about Quran, it is said that you should earn a living. And if you, for your information, if Aurangzeb, he followed strictly according to the Quran norms, and even in the last time, he said he used to sew caps and earn money. So according to the Quran, it says that you have to earn, though you are a king or a big person. So he used to sew caps in the last stage of his life and earn a living. So therefore, he strictly followed the policy of Quran, and but when he ascended the throne, he reversed the Akbar's policy of religious tolerance and followed the policy of religious intolerance. And as a result, many Hindus and Rajputs, the Sikhs, the Jats, the Marathas, they became bitter enemy of the Mughals. And he also introduced a new tax called Jizya, which was to be paid by the non-Muslims. He also introduced the pilgrimage tax. That means that had to be paid by the person going for the holy places or going for the pilgrimage. And all these factors, Aurangzeb was busy fighting in the Deccan, and he lost control about the administration and neglected the administration efficiency, and this resulted in the downfall of the Mughal Empire. So in short, we have this 6 points. So you should elaborate the 6 points for the downfall of the Mughal Empire. Coming up next would be the next revision class. You can sort out your difficulties. Till then, go through the topic, revise, write the question answers. If you have any doubt, just text me the question. Have a good day. God bless you.